want a play-by-play. You want all the replays of the games that you missed this week. Well, you're in luck 'cause now there's a new girl in town bringing you all the news in sports. She's our woman in motion. She's bringing you all the games. She's causing a commotion 'cause no man can ever claim. She's got grace, she's got style, so just stay for a while and watch the girl next door, 'cause she's our woman in motion. She's bringing you all things sports today. Today, a woman in motion.
Hello, welcome back to Women in Motion. As I mentioned last week, for you guys to answer with videos, with text about feminist activism and this movement that I'm starting for women who want to go into male-driven sports. As a woman who wants to go into a male-driven sports career, I think it's really important to open up the eyes of other people around me, whether they're interested in this topic or not. I want to be an NFL in-booth analyst, and there's currently no females doing that. Typically, it is men who have played in the NFL or coached or had some sort of connection with the NFL in their life, and they are the commentators on the games. So the people you hear talking about the play-by-plays and the injuries and all that stuff during a game, that's exactly what I want to do. Women have recently broken into the NFL. We have Jennifer Mendoza, who has done some sideline stuff and is really big in the MLB. And then we have Erin Andrews, who's a sideline reporter, as well as Pam Oliver and all those women. And then we have the first NFL female coach and the first NFL full-time female coach and a ref or something like that. So there's a ton of women breaking into the industry, and it's all just a matter of opening up everyone's eyes to the equal opportunity that everyone deserves, whether you're male, female, gay, lesbian, straight, transgender. Everyone deserves the same opportunity. We still have that whole thing where for every dollar a man makes, a woman gets about 75 cents to that dollar, which we are in the 21st century. That needs to change, like 10 years ago, maybe longer. So this movement is to fight for our right to do what we are passionate about. If someone were to tell you that you can't do what you're passionate about, you would understand how mad I get when someone tells me that. It is shocking to me that I have friends or people my age, peers, who still say, oh, well, you want to go into the NFL? How are you going to do that? I don't think you can do that. You never played football. You don't have to play football to know about football. I think there's plenty of people who have never played football, male or female, who may know a lot more than people who do play football. There's always some constant change in rules, regulations, policies, that there's a lot to keep up on. And, if everyone actually worked together, it'd be a lot easier to handle, and maybe we'd have a lot better understanding of the league itself. So, my questions to all of you. First, what career are you guys interested in? Is it male-driven? Is it female-driven? And why are you interested in that career? Like I said, I want to be an NFL in-booth analyst, and I want to be that because I love football. I love sports. I've always loved sports. My family loves sports. And I think seeing more female faces would make it less intimidating for other females to watch and be around. There's that stereotype of going to like a neighborhood football party and all the women are in a different room socializing and all the men are in the other room watching the game screaming at the TV. Yeah, well, some of that might be true. There's still those women who like to sit there and watch and discuss the game. Like me, and like my aunt, and like my cousins. we will sit there for hours and watch it. It's fun, and it's a great time to bond. I think it's a great topic to bond over because, yeah, you can have your arguments about, like, your favorite teams, but then you can also, like, agree about your favorite players and argue about the refs making bad calls. Like, it's just a fun gathering thing. My second question is, do you think women should be granted the equal opportunity to work in a sports-driven career? Why or why not? I think yes. I mean, I could be just as educated as Tony Dungy, who is going into the Hall of Fame. And they could still tell me that I don't get the job without any reason just because I'm a female. They could give it to some other guy who went to the exact same school as me, graduated with the exact same GPA as me, had the exact same grades in every single class that we took, but the man would have the upper hand because it is a sports career rather than, you know, a news anchor or some cosmetology thing. Nothing against those careers, it's just some careers are more female-driven and some are more male-driven. But if I have the same education as someone, I should be granted the equal opportunity to have that job. So my third question, have you ever experienced a male oppress a female for the career she wants to pursue? Now, it doesn't have to be career. It could be a game she wanted to play. I know girls who are really good at playing FIFA or Madden, and guys would be like, oh, I dare you to play me, and because they think that they can't play. And then once the girl says, oh, okay, I'll play, they're like, I wasn't being serious about it. That's a form of oppression. You can't just joke around, first of all. That's rude. Second, why couldn't a female know as much about video games as a man does? It's in your brain. We have the. If you open up our heads, everyone has a brain. I mean, it's not a rare thing. It's all about how you exercise your brain. Okay, so 4, how can we as women or people who are concerned about this topic create a movement to stop the criticism and oppression of the women in the sports world? I think a lot of it's going to have to do with, I guess, almost protesting to open up people's eyes to the real problem that we face. It is very hard. For the longest time, I thought I was going to have to go to grad school for this career, and then I found out it's more about internships, the amount of experience you have. And yes, sometimes it might have to do with the people that you know, but the education is just really about, I think it's more thinking on your feet and being able to be like, oh, that was offsides, and they should have called offsides, or let's look at this replay. His feet were in, or his one knee was down before he was out. Stuff like that. It's not a hard thing to pick up if you are passionate about it. Hey, I'm an Irish dancer. I'm passionate about it, and I spent hours dancing. And if I got a new step, I would spend hours doing it because I'm passionate about it. I'm going to spend hours learning about football because I'm passionate about it. I want to learn more about it to be the best commentator or broadcaster I can be. So, I'm going to post these questions for everyone to answer. Please send me anything, any questions, concerns, ideas, suggestions. I really would appreciate everyone's help on this project. I think would be a great thing to take past my school project and work on for many years to come until, and even after, there is a greater equality in this area. Not just in sports, but in a business world. I know it's hard for women too to move up ranks because of the ego of men. No offense. It's just somehow debilitating to men that women could possibly be the CEO of a company. Yes, we are smart, we know what we're doing, and we know what we want to do. So let us do it because we have let you do it for a very, very long time. So thank you guys. I'll see you guys next week.